Maybe an asteroid will hit us and we'll all die. That's a fucking terrible thing to say or think. I apologize for these awful things that run through my head. Something just ran by again, but I couldn't catch it. Shit, that was a human. I think he's robbing us blind. I'm too tired to get up and chase this guy. Anyway, moving on. That's when you know I'm about to go to a different topic, just to let you know. When I use the word anyway. So now you know that secret. Kind of like TFI and how it's supposed to be a restaurant. But they're open all week long doesn't make any sense to me. Seems like they only care about the money they get, otherwise they would only be open on the day that they named yourself after. Wendy's is another one. Oh no, that's not a day, that's a name. Sorry, getting my words mixed up again. As I'm doing this and finishing it up, Eddie has been hitting me up with some funny stuff, I'm assuming, and I'm hoping, because at this point I am choking, before TGIF basically. Friday. Now that was a terrible Rap-Lit. Chapter 9636 plus 4. So let me show you how much better I've got at them. On the flip, like a ripped guy, and he's flexing his side note, just like Inside Out clothes from back in the day. You remember those clothes? At that age, well, I remember shit that I'm like off my rocker about. Crazy crowns to Mortal Kombat and trying to be certain levels on Mario Brothers, Nintendo 360. That shit is like straight coke, right to the brain. Like holy shit, that's fucking insane. It's so weird to think just years ago, we used to have a game called Go, now there's Pokemon Go, and so many more. I just remember watching Go-Go Gadget with Penny, the girl who seemed to carry the grown man even though he was robotic and had everything sticking out of his ass. I mean Go-Go Gadget umbrella ass, and there you go, it was snowing from his hat. What the fuck, and who built that? I never figured that out. Maybe I'll do some futuristic show about historical shows and how wrong they were, like the Jetsons. And not to mention, well, wait a minute, my brain is telling me to hit stage left, and that shit is pretty cool when you exercise your brain on some level like this. But you've got to maintain some normalization to your brainstem once again, because you'll probably get hit by a car or a truck, or even a tree might fall on your car out of nowhere. You could just be parked, and all of a sudden a tree falls right on top of you and you live to tell the tale. What if I said that was a true story? Anyway, there you go. Now you know I'm switching the flow. All bullshit in this side. I said the tree thing to get Richie to open up and share his insides. Not like that, I mean like, you know, what's in his head, how he feels about that. You know, basically normal chit chat. Well, normal chit chat that you would have with like a cat, alone. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the next part coming up. It's not text to speech, it is, but it is not, if that makes any sense, which it doesn't. But I had to get George Carlin up on this bitch, because I accidentally found something and I must share with you guys. So before I finish the rest of this, I just want to say have a wonderful Thursday. Oh yeah, ice cream truck. Holy fuck, I couldn't think of anything that rhymes with all of that. So this is about to be the end, my friends. I'm sorry, I know you would like me to keep going on and on until the end of time. My wisdom is so great and you want pieces. Well, just like the company, I want some money to go with my reach, and what it is for this wisdom of pieces I give away each day. Holy shit, that was actually pretty good. I know I'm good, I do it all the time. What the fuck, I still didn't get any coffee. Hold on, give me 20 minutes. You wouldn't know the difference. Chapter coming up, 9 billion in 3 minus 4 times pi equation east equals mc square. Anyway, that's pretty much mass moving my hand through the air to get my coffee cup so I can drink some. So I can wake the fuck up and finish this editing that everybody loves. Moving on to a darker place, like that's in a cave. I'm about to be bold, be brave. You ain't going to see me coming, even though that's a old wives' tale. For some reason I thought about bats, and yes, they can see in the dark. That's just a side note on a side note. The fuck is wrong with me, you must be thinking. It's early in the morning and he's already going Mach 3. Yeah, this is my night, this is your morning. Jimmy James having fun with the content creators crew when I'm making my rounds and collecting my dues. I still am not rhyming that great, but fuck it. I swear to you, to any god that exists, if there is even such a thing. Did you know God, the word God, was made up by men? That's just fact, not trivia. Don't want you to be trivial about it. I'm just spitting trivia, mania, that ever existed, or just, if I had my coffee before I've done this twist, I guarantee you this shit would have been all over like a hit and run. The funny thing is, the guy who got hit was the one who ran. I don't know how that's funny. It will make sense at this point. But to be honest, and on some real talk, what does make sense in this world? People saying that we come from gods of some sort, we were in the image of all that. Then why is my ankle hurting? Could have been from the 6 times I've sprained it running up and down the basketball court, but I'm close to being bored. And before I send this shit out, I promise myself I play some baseball. Not in real life, it's a video game. Relax, I'm not Fucking insane. Even though this is truth, I could have been a major league picture. I am not lying about that. I have trophies to back that one up and people who knew me back in the day. Do you know why I didn't make it? Because my parents decided drugs were more important than my well-being or my life. Now I sit here and take care of them. I guess I am an asshole in the end. Well, to end this on a really cool note, first I want to say I was not making fun of anybody's religion. I respect the hell out of them, even though that came out wrong just then. But you understand what I'm saying. And this just wasn't for the content creators crew, it was for anybody in particular or anybody who felt like they needed to hear this weirdness. You guys do listen now. You know how I know? Because I see the statistics on my telephone. LOL telephone cell phone. I could open up my laptop, but I'm too fat and it's too far away. Standing at 5 feet in distance, I'm just not going to make it. So before I let you go, just to let you know once again, I said that I think I'm past 14,300 characters and I still have around 600 to 700 characters to go. But I'm going to end it now and say take care of one another and yourself. But most of all, Spotify, pay me for doing your fucking shows. Until then, have a great day and a weekend. I love you all, my friends and the people who are in my life. Just let me know, I'll stab a motherfucker for you if needed. As long as you help me bury the body. And I hate blood, so no bleeding. Shit, well anyway, that took out the stabbing part. We can strangle them. Okay, now I'm talking about murder in 3 different ways. Time to say goodbye. Much love, much respect, peace the fuck out. And this has probably been the most weirdest text-to-speech messages ever wrapped, whatever you want to call them. I'm ending this at about 3, 2, 1, 13,000 characters. Holy shitballs flying through heaven's hell in a shit bag. Next part coming up is GC in quotes and jokes, and seriously, they are hilarious, very very funny, some I've never heard before, so I hope you guys enjoy. Written and created by somebody who needs to be put in a straitjacket. Sincerely, Jimmy James. Bonus, I am 2 chapters in my book, The Boy from the Future. I am excited to dive back into that. It's totally different than doing anything like this and just speaking nonsense, but it is pretty cool so far, and I think I put a lot of twists and turns in there to keep you guys guessing. I figured if I can do this, I can do that, and if I push myself, even if the book is shit on the first try, at least I know where I fucked up, and I'll give it another go. But for now, this is Jimmy James saying don't give up on yourself, don't give up on one another, and always live your life like it's your last day. Because honestly, we don't decide when it is. Unless you're watching somebody on a bridge, that's a whole different story though, okay? And if you ever have any suggestions on what you might like me to talk about and make fun of somebody or something, let me know, maybe I'll be more motivated to make it more funny. Look for the little plots and twists I put into the small stuff. Anyway, that's it, that's all I wanted to say, and thanks for letting me be me and respect it. TikTok has done it, Spotify or whatever platform you listen to, I've never had anything written to any negative, so thank you, you guys are really amazing. And I do always mean it when I say much love and respect to all of you. Enjoy the next part, GC, quotes and jokes, quoting Heath Ledger from The Dark Knight, set in Batman The Dark Knight. Here we go.